Okay, so look at this idiot. He's talking without a microphone. He's still blabbering on. Still not noticed. Still don't know what he's talking about. Moving his hands a bit. Absolute fool. Probably talking about some tactical crap. Getting into a game. He's probably trying to entertain. But nope, still not checked whether the microphone is on. The microphone's right in front of him. It's a big ass thing right there. Oh, he's celebrating a goal. 1-0 up against Stoke. Not bad, actually. York City to go 1-0. He's still blabbering on, look. God knows what he's talking about. Still talking. Yeah, he's having a drink, he's talking so much. Still talking. Great goal from Winchester in the FA Cup 5th round for York City against Premier League Stoke. All going very well. Look at him, he's still talking. He's not bothered to just look down and see whether the mic is plugged in. He is probably the biggest fool in the history of Football Manager content creation. And you're watching him. I mean, oh, look at that. That's unfortunate. See the passion there. It's a pity there's no sound. Lots of passion. Lots of animation. But just no sound. Massive scramble in the box. And an own goal puts Stoke back in the game. 5 minutes to go. That's probably something like what he's saying. He's probably trying to justify that crap. Nothing to justify. It's poor. Shake of the head. Oh no, he agrees with me. That's alright. I literally don't know what he was saying. Hello all, and welcome back to the Minstermen Man. I'm Dan, this is episode 12. We have the 5th round replay today against Stoke in the FA Cup. They came to Butham Crescent last time. Now it's our time to go to wherever Stoke play these days. And that's, well, it's Hillsborough. Hi there, welcome back of course to the Minstermen Man. I've already done all that. Why have I done that again? We are here for the FA Cup 5th round replay as promised against Stoke City. They do play in Hillsborough, as I have just said. They play Hillsborough, so they say they're Sheffield. It's not even that they've called their ground Hillsborough. It's actually the Hillsborough ground in Sheffield, Sheffield Wednesday's ground, who they do play in the same division of course, in this save currently. Sheffield Wednesday sitting 9th, Stoke not having a great time as of late. They sit in 16th. They've not played their match either. They've got a game in hand. That was against Arsenal. That must have been postponed or something for the FA Cup 5th round because of the replay. We didn't get that luxury. We had to play 2 matches. Stoke didn't. The last team Stoke played were ourselves. We've had to play 2 matches in that week. So, yeah, that's not quite fair, maybe? Anyhow, I'm not here to moan and complain. I'm here to show you some football matches. So here we go, away to Coventry, and oh look, it's another own goal. Again, how many times have own goals let us down this season? Not necessarily this save, this season has been shocking for own goals. You see, Stoke, which you were here for, of course, we would have been through if it weren't for an own goal with 4 minutes to go. Coventry, we would have picked up a point if it weren't for the own goal. Where else? Where can we find any other own goals by just... No. So, own goals were a recent phenomena, perhaps, but very much an important one. So we didn't pick up anything in that. We probably didn't deserve to. Our attacking force wasn't there. And our defence, as you can see, decent, okay, but Jack Lee gets an own goal. Despite getting an own goal, He is our best player on the pitch. So if you want to gauge how well we played in this match, the guy that loses the game with the own goal on the hour mark is our player of the match. That's how well we played. Anyhow, just 0 then for that, and then we had Walsall. Walsall's been a tough fixture for us generally. They did beat us earlier on in the season 1-0 at home, and then we were at home. We beat them in the checkered trade 3-2. Max Hazeldine performing very well with his hat-trick there. Neither side performed as well, you could say, in this match. Conor Esam, our captain, our centre-back, puts us 1-0 ahead, 2 minutes. Fantastic. From a corner kick. He wasn't taking the corner kick. Just get that straight. He was in the box there, gets his head on it, gets the goal. Fantastic. But again, our attack just didn't show up. And when the best players on your side are your 2 centre-backs and your ball-winning midfielder, that's all right, but it tells you something about what you're not going to be doing, and that's scoring many goals. Even our defence, our good centre-backs with a good performance weren't enough to get a clean sheet and get the win, because you see there, 15 minutes to go, we concede a goal. 1-1, we take the point, so we've only collected 1 point in the past 2 games then since I last saw you. So the league looks like this. Not very good. I mean, good, we're still at top, but our form, not great. That's 5 points from 5 games. That's not great form if you want to stay top. So we should be hoping to do better after the Stoke game. But maybe our focus were on the Stoke game. Yeah, that's it. That's right. That's exactly what it was. Anyhow, Peterborough have caught up with us then on points. They're now on 63 because they've had a good run of form. Unbeaten in the last 5. And the last 3 games, 9 points, 3 wins. 100% win record for them in the past 3 games. Scunthorpe on 62 points. They were also on a better form than us. Rotherham also on a better form than us. They are on 61 points. Even Nottingham Forest, who have a good run of form recently, are on 58. So you can see there, at least the top 4, they're all catching up. On top of the leaderboard there for League One with 12 assists, this is the guy, the teenager that we signed and played straight away when we were in the Vanarama National, where he performed well for us. We're still playing him in any match we can. 18 goals so far this season in 25 starts, 12 assists. He's not had a bad season. It's just he either plays really well and gets a hat-trick, or he doesn't score at all. It's like there's no middle ground where he can just get a goal for us. So, yeah. So just one transfer to show you then, guys. Ivan Toney, our loanee, injured for 5 months or whatever, so great. We've kept him at the club because we're not paying a penny for him anyway. Might as well enjoy his time in York, see the sights, see the Minster, see the castle, the dungeons, all that kind of good stuff. He can just enjoy living in York for a bit. But we've brought in the Canadian striker, veteran. Yeah, I think 31. He's been around. We've brought him in as a backup just because of that. Just so we've got 4 decent strikers at the club. Still got a good pace acceleration on him, and his decent mentals, decent concentration there, bravery and determination, work rate. I reckon he'll be alright. We've only played him off the bench once in our first opportunity to do so. I'm keen for him to gel as quickly as possible, though that is going to be the reason perhaps why he may underperform. But you see there, he's played in the Premier League. He's had a few seasons with Championship clubs in the Championship, and he's had quite a few seasons in League One. He's not a goal scorer, but he is somebody that can be a presence up front for us, which Hussein Mohammed possibly can't, and he was our 4th striker. He's not a big presence. He's still quite a young, developing player. He's too much like Hazeldine to play alongside Hazeldine. So, for instance, Fenwick's just been playing every single match because I don't have anybody to play alongside Hazeldine. I think Simeon Jackson can play alongside Hazeldine, which is why I think he's a good signing. We have brought him in on a free, and he will be at the club for at least next season, so that's decent. So that does mean we are playing our top three strikers, Hazeldine, Fenwick and Taylor, as you can see in that formation. We do have Axel Prowley on, maybe to switch things up. We can bring a winger on the left and just play with two attackers and switch things up that way. There are options, but we don't actually have a striker on the bench. So we're going with Letherin because I keep forgetting his name. Martin Bulka is our loanee goalkeeper. He's obviously can't play in the cup, so Letherin's back. Our good Vanarama goalkeeper is back. I mean, he did essentially get a clean sheet against Stoke. The goal he conceded was an own goal. His miscommunication. Yeah, he was his fault as well, perhaps, but I think his performance was quite decent, actually. Anyway, and he got a clean sheet against Aston Villa as well, of course. So he's not a bad good Vanarama national goalkeeper. Bobson Bowling is going to play. Is he? Is he going to play? 6.2. I can't play him. We've been really struggling to get a decent performing fullback on either side recently. Anyway, it's not too bad because our centre backs do generally perform. Jack Lee and Connor Sam, our captain today. Raheem Hanley. I keep calling him Henley. Raheem Hanley on the left as a wing back. And we have O'Hara, the experienced deep line playmaker, going to be playing as just that in the centre of the park with Matty Dixon alongside him. Mafuta is suspended. He isn't playing. Beningame, I could have played Beningame. I prefer Matty Dixon for this bigger match. Winchester is going to play on the right in a winging attacking role, trying to get those crosses in. Hopefully, Hazeldine, as well as the shadow striker, Fenwick, the target man, and Lyle Taylor as a poacher. We're obviously not favourites for this match, as you would expect. A potential 6th round clash against Crystal Palace awaits the winner of what is sure to be a keenly contested match. York have been performing well beyond expectations in the FA Cup and in the league, by the way, this season. Ben Wood from BBC Radio Stoke can't choose between who's going to win. Who's going to win? The overperforming League One side that's just been promoted with the crappy Vanarama national goalkeeper, or a Premier League side, quite an established these days Premier League side, not having the greatest season, but still sitting in 16th in the Premier League at home, and he doesn't know who's going to win. That says a lot about our season so far. So here we are at Hillsborough. Let's see. Letherin now whacks it up then, but again we don't win the ball in the air. Munir on for them, and Shaqiri makes a great run on the inside. Lee does fantastic to clear it. I'm celebrating our clearances more than our shots or goals, because there aren't any goals, but I'm celebrating those clearances. That was an ace clearance from Jack Lee, the youngster, but Munir finds the back of the net. 7th goal of the season for him. Half-hour mark and we're 1-0 down, probably as to be expected. Yeah, Munir with plenty of space there. Defenders, nobody was closing him down, no one was marking him. We've conceded and we're going to struggle really to get back into this, I think, but we have had a couple of shots on target. It's fairly early on in the game. There is a chance that we can get a goal, but our FA Cup dream run is looking very slim. It has got us some really nice money though, so I'm quite happy to, with our progress. Ooh, Butler there got his hands on it. I think was that Dixon or someone? Was that either Hazeldine or Dixon with that? But I think we on the finances screen, we've been making. The graph is finally going up, basically, and that's just great because our finances are insecure. But we've made a profit of this season of near enough £1 million. Yeah, so we've made about a profit of £1 million this season so far, and I think most of that has been down to decent performance in the league, but our FA Cup run. Just last round, I think full capacity stadium and just short of 100 grand from just getting through or getting through to a replay. So it's been really, really good. A really good cup run, really exciting. I always love a good cup run. Usually prefer the FA Trophy / FA Cup to any of the other cups. But yeah, Munir then doesn't find a goal because our defence is solid. Apart from that shocking mistake that led to the goal. The mistake being just giving Munir far too much space in our box. Shouldn't give any player with any capacity to shoot that much space in a box. Pietas. I think that must have been our clearance, but Letheran a bit dangerous there going out. Munir again. Feisty little shooter. What am I even saying? I need to get my head on. Anyway, we've got... what do I say? I'm going to go aggressive. And I'm going to say... Steve Torpe. That was a good first half. Let's have more of the same after the restart. I'm just going to say I expect to see a much better showing from you in the second half. And I just pick some up and throw it at him or something. Hey, allegedly, I did that. Yes! Fired up. That's what I like to see. See, I've been at this club for 2.5 years now. Had some success, brought in some players. Some of these players, especially the youngsters, favoured personnel. If I'm going to get angry and say, show me something else, you beep, then they are probably going to listen to me. We're also going to go flexible, just to bring in more players. Not more players? No, to bring in the players in more of the play. So we're going to do that. We're not going to exploit the right as much. We're going to close down a bit more. Maybe that'll kind of iron some of the things out a little bit. Still going to stay on the counter. We have had 3 shots on target. That's alright. We'll see what we can do, if indeed anything. Hazeldine with the foul now. And it's red! Oh my... It's red. Hazeldine, you... I don't even know whether to love him or hate him right now, to be honest. He's not performed for us in the past 3-4 games. And now he's just got a red card. So, we could bring Lyle Taylor... maybe in the centre. Bring him off for Florent Cavalier. Take a chance on him. We could have played Axel Prowley, but I don't know. I wanted to play someone that were a little bit more comfortable in that role. And Cavalier seems to be ish. Right, what can we do? It's still quite early on. I thought it was later on in the second half. We're going to have to basically play the whole of the second half with 10 men. And that's disappointing. It's disappointing. And I don't really play... if I play anybody in that cam role, it's usually a shadow striker. I don't really play attacking midfielders. Oh, they're in there with plenty of space. It was always going to be difficult, guys, but I thought we might have had a chance. But never mind. 5th round is our personal best. It's not even over yet. I've already given it. But 5th round is our personal best. Should be very, very happy to have got this far. Like I said, I don't really play with an attacking midfielder, so I could read up on it, but if you guys do play with just an attacking midfielder, not an enganche or whatever they're called or whatever, just an attacking midfielder, let me know. Oh, Hanley. 9 men. 9 men. Look at that now. What the hell is that? 9 men though. This is. We've made it difficult for ourselves. Not often that my team gets red cards. I think, in fact, a little pop-up message came just a few weeks ago in the game that said we were the lowest in terms of yellow cards or fouls or something in the league. So I was quite happy with that, but after today's performance, you would not know it. There's still a couple of guys on there with yellow cards, so anything can happen yet. And it's in for them 3-0. Ozan Tufan, he's got his first goal this season. He's chuffed. We're going to have to see out this match and just make sure that nothing bad comes of it, I suppose. Disappointing. It's going to be a disappointing episode, guys. It was either going to be an extremely amazing episode where we win this match and progress through the FA Cup, or it was going to be devastating like this. It was going to go one of two ways, wasn't it? It had to. It's a cup game. All cup games go one of two ways, and it's going the way that I least preferred. Stoke very, very comfortable on the ball going forward. Oh my gosh! O'Hara with the yellow card. And Rooney with the yellow card. Great. I'm just gonna, calmly. No pressure. God's sake. Just whatever. They score the penalty. Jansen. Leatherman just little bunny hop to his right. To the right. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Cut down to the side. Oh, they didn't like me singing. He's got another goal, Jansen. 6-0. You've seen a few of them now. You've seen a few of them, and this is just terrible. Terrible. But they're having a field day. I mean, we've played a majority of this second half with 9 men. The first half, we were doing alright. I feel, with all 11 men, we stood a little bit of a chance. Sure, they got a goal. They were leading, but only by 1 or 2. I can't remember. Literally felt like that long ago. 1, and now they've got another. It's 7-0. This is the second time you've seen me lose 7-0 this season. I'll gain a reputation, won't I? 7-0. Oh yeah, he's the guy that. Oh yeah, the Minstermen Man. Yeah, he's the guy that concedes 7 in matches. Yeah, I've heard about him. Come on, guys, this is against Stoke, Premier League competition. We were never, and 9 men. We were just broke down from then on in. It really just broke down from Hazeldine. You see there, before Hazeldine gets sent off, Stoke were winning 1-0. You know, I was still thinking we might get one back. The minute he gets sent off, they get a goal, 2-0, okay. But then, the minute Hanley gets sent off, we don't stand a chance. The minute Hanley gets sent off, there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goals since we've been down to 9 men. So, 9 League One players against 11 Premier League players isn't really... And don't forget, our players aren't really League One player standard, some of them. So, never gonna end well. And there's 8. Personal record. Oh, well done, Lee. He gets his second own goal in 3 games. So he's got on the tally today. We've scored 1 at least in our own net again. I mean, is that something we can improve on the training ground? Don't score on goals. Let's see if we can do something about that. 8-0. Personal best. That's what this episode is going to be called. Personal best. In fact, let me write it down. Personal best episode 12. I want to be harsh, but I want to be calm because they look frustrated. They look who looks very nervous. Jack Lee, youngster. Let's see how young he is. He's 20, so he's grown up a little bit. He's 20 years old. He's just scored an own goal. He's just sat there and he's like, holy crap, I'm so scared because I just whenever my team loses, I just aggressively like, you should have done better. So he's like, oh. Everyone's looking frustrated. Leonard Taylor's looking frustrated. Hazeldine's looking motivated. Well, I'm glad you're looking motivated, Hazeldine, since you got the red card. Well done, sir. Sean Rooney with a 4.6 rating. That's probably the lowest I've ever seen ever. Connor Sam, our captain, finishes the match on a 4.8. Well done, captain. In fact, Kyle Letheran, our good Vanarama national goalkeeper who conceded 8, he looks like he's had a good game compared to everybody else. That's how bad it's gone today, and I'm going to make them know this. I am not happy with that result, and I'm glad that I got that response because, okay, if we lost 1-0, 2-0, you know, even if we didn't score 1-0, 2-0, even 3-0, 8-0 is shocking. Because we were the last League One side in the FA Cup. We got as far as we've ever got, basically, and I'm happy with that. Disappointing because 8-0 is a massive, stupid, horrible result, but and also it adds to our poor run of form. We've now not won in 6 competitive matches, so it adds to that. And also without the goal, it obviously doesn't add to anybody's confidence going forward, both the defence and the attack. So we're gonna need to pick it up very, very soon. So until the Peterborough match then, guys, in April, I shall bid you farewell. Please like the video if you have indeed liked the video. It is a personal best, so that's all right. Like it if you want. We've set a record. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and comment and tell me how poor I am at this game, it seems, or what I could do better, or what went wrong quite in that match. And indeed, share the video with anybody else that may be interested in this kind of content. Any other football manager friends of yours, football manager friends, yeah, we can call them that, football manager friends of yours may be interested in this, that'd be great. Share it on any kind of thing, Twitter, Facebook, Google Plus, just talking and saying, oh, check it out. That would be absolutely very much appreciated. And yeah, till the Peterborough match, ta-ra.